Good morning, Ninja Nation! Sandy C is here with some more uncommon sense. And today, right now, I'm going to be talking about the absolute most important prep item you can acquire. All right, that's it. This is that easy. You can, for those of you that do prep, don't want to prep, whatever, there is one item you do not want to go without, inarguably. This is the one item you want to prep. If you pick any, this is the singular item. All right, are we ready? Figure drum roll on a plastic table. PMA. A positive mental attitude. All right? That is the number one thing. I don't care if you got all the food, the bullets, the water in the whole entire world. If your mental attitude sucks, you will fail. Okay? And inversely, if you don't have any water, any food, any of it, but you do have a positive mental attitude, I can guarantee you will succeed. You will break through. You will find what you need. It's how the universe works, people. This is what I want you guys to know. So that's going to kind of take me a new direction a little bit with the channel, in terms of, how I prep and how I want you folks to prep. Okay. I'm going to get more motivational. All right. I've gone a long way in life with the smile on my face, the kindness in my heart, and some long hair. Okay. And you can too. There's nothing special about me. Okay. Other than maybe my positive mental attitude. All right. So I want you to start thinking about that, and start bringing things to fruition. I've told you how I needed closet shelving, and I willed it, and the next day, there it was on the sidewalk. Just yesterday, I've been needing buckets. I want buckets, good sealable buckets to store rice and also to garden with and stuff. Guess what? I'm driving down the road the other day. Somebody's throwing out buckets. Got me a whole bunch of buckets for nothing, just because I put it out there in the universe. They say, the Lord says, you ask and you shall receive. Well, you can't just ask and sit on your laurels like a bum. You gotta, actually mean it. You gotta mean it in your soul. You gotta actually put that frequency out there in the world and let it do its thing. Okay, people? Whether you think you can or you can't, you're always going to be right. Okay? Think about that. Whether you think you can or you can't, you'll always be right. Okay? So, be the engine that can. Be the engine that could. I think I can. 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 As long as you keep doing that, you're going to break through. Just like water. Water will always find a way through. Okay? It'll always find a crack in the earth or something like that. Just keep that. Keep chugging along. Okay? Here's a great story about, this is a good work story. This would have been about this is 12 years ago. Let's go with that. Circa 12 years ago. Okay? I'm working at a super fast-paced oceanfront restaurant. Okay? I loved serving back in the day. Serving and bartending, it's great. You get to travel, move somewhere new. You don't need a place to live. You don't need a job set up, nothing. You just move, meet some people. You go out, you meet some people, maybe crash on a couple couches for a couple nights, and you just walk into each restaurant and go, hey, are you hiring? Are you looking for the best bartender or server you've ever hired? Cool. I just walked in. You're welcome. Thank you. When can you start? Right now. Watch. Now this is happening. Okay? All from mental attitude. But this one particular day, we were getting hammered at the beach club. Average restaurant gives people 3 to 5 tables. We're each taking like 20 plus, So there's dissension in the ranks. People are freaking out, losing their minds. And I remember one kid losing his absolute shit. Didn't know which way it was, up, down, left, right, just, full mental breakdown. So I grabbed him, took him in the cooler, and I just stop. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna breathe for a minute. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if the building's on fire. We're gonna sit in here and we're gonna breathe. Because guess what, brother? No matter what happens between now and closing time, no matter what, by midnight, I will guarantee you, you will be at home and in your bed. By midnight, no matter what happens right now on the restaurant floor, no matter what, in 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it was, you'll be at home comfortably in your bed. Chill. Right? Okay. So, because that is the end, and we know that's finite, this restaurant will close, we will have to go home, and we'll go to bed. That's finite. So why not take advantage of it now, okay? Embrace the craziness. Embrace this shit as an opportunity. You got 20 tables out there? That's the opportunity to make several $100s right now. So get out there, get those people stoked, organize them a little bit. Let them know what you got going on. Either way, the point is, no matter how dark it is, remember, it's always darkest before the dawn, okay? So you just got to get through it, all right? Pain is temporary, okay? Pain is only temporary. Another example, climbed a mountain. Thing is about 12,000 foot peak. Had no idea what it's in for. I was just out of a skate park. I had some skate shoes on. I had a pair of baggies, a t-shirt, and about this much bottled water and one little baby Nutri-Grain bar to climb. Well, you guys might know it. It's in California called Mount Baldy. I had no idea what I was in for. We start climbing it, get a little bit up. Everybody's looking at me like I'm the craziest SOB they've ever seen. I'm like, I got boogers from my nose. Did I grow a third eye? What the hell's wrong with me? Why is everybody looking at me crazy? And all these people had, I didn't, so I keep going. More crazy looks. And finally someone stops me and goes, hey, where are you going? And I'm like, the hell do you mean where I'm going? I'm going to the pinnacle, the peak, the zenith. I'm going to the top, baby. What's the problem? I'm going to the top. The guy looks me up and down. He goes, how? And I'm like, what? He goes, do you have any water? And I go, yeah, I got a shot of water right here. I'm good. And he's like, and then it kind of hit me. And I'm looking at him and I'm looking at me. And I'm in skate shoes, baggies, which are swim trunks for surfers, t-shirt. And I look at him and he's got climbing boots and climbing gloves. And they even got their stupid little climbing sticks. And they've got camelbacks with water in them. I even saw people with tents because they needed to take a little cat nap up there because they're sissies. I don't know. But either way, I looked at them and was like, I don't care. I don't need all that stuff. It's just the top of a mountain. I'll be there. I'll make it. And guess what? I did. And when I got to the top and climbed up over that top, there's like 50 people hanging out. They all got backpacks. They're cooking lunch. They've got full-on camp gear, camp rigs all set up. And they all froze on me. And they were all frozen like that, dumbfounded, because some surfer dude with no water or anything, just positive mental attitude, got his ass up this thing. It wasn't a big deal. Granted, I couldn't walk for 3 days after. I was physically punished. But during it, you just push through. Just go the next step, okay? When anything's at its hardest, just take one more step, okay? And then just take one more. And then just take one more after that. And you'll get there. I promise you. Even if you get knocked back a couple, you'll get there. All right? So, Ninja Nation, positive mental attitude. I'm going to do more videos about that. I'm going to give everything I do now the full positive spin. There's no reason for the doom and the gloom. Some of you may disagree, but I don't think so. I don't think so, and I don't want to think so, because our future is what we make it. All right? Our future is what you make it, what we make it as Ninja Nation. So I want to spread only positivity. And there's always a positive. There's always a silver lining. You just have to look for it. I'll give you an example of a silver lining. Your phone breaks. This happened to me last week. Don't get cussed and pissed off. Say a little prayer. Say thank you. Why? Now, why the hell would you do that? Just broke my $1,000 phone or whatever. Why would I say a thank you? Well, because I don't like that word either. People have ruined that word, the privilege word. It's been so abused. But yeah, we're American privileged. You had a phone to break, all right? And if you have a really nice phone, you had a really nice phone to break. You know, most of the planet doesn't have a cell phone, okay? So you should be grateful if yours does break. That means you have one, so you should be grateful for that. Same thing. You got a nice, sweet car. Somebody scratches it. That sucks. Totally sucked butts. I know how you feel. But just take a moment and go, oh, wait. That means I had a nice car to scratch in the first place. So things aren't so bad, okay? There's always something positive. Yeah, there always is. I was going to say there isn't always but there may be a lesson. But if there is a lesson, that is positive. If you learned something, if you gained experience, if you gained wisdom, if you gained knowledge, there's your silver lining, okay? Even in the face of death, think of the people it brings together, the stories that are shared, the memories that are shared. There's a silver lining. So everything you do, there is a positive side to it. Anything, everything. I can't be proved wrong on that. You could try your damnedest, but I promise you, I will find a silver lining in anything and everything. Because as long as you're learning something, as long as you gained some knowledge or experience or wisdom, that's a plus. And that's what you got to count. You got to count your pluses, forget your minuses, or don't forget them, but process them, learn from them, turn them into something more positive. All right, Ninja Nation, so we're going to be more positive because what's coming isn't the end of the world. It's just the end of a financial system. And if we know how to prepare for it, it's going to be awesome for us. Okay, folks? I missed the '08 crash. I was a little too young and just not educated well enough on economics. So everything's coming. It's coming positive. It's all good. It's all good. Stay tuned. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. And let's do this, Ninja Nation. Chad Sandy C's out.